Well, morning, guys. I'm just having my my morning coffee, and then we're going to go and have a bit of a jaunt into town, and we'll have a chat. Okay, so we'll see you then. Won't be long. Well, hello again. I've finished my coffee, and we've come out into the sunshine and come to somewhere a bit more convivial, somewhere where I can speak without getting run over, at least. Tricycles and bikes and all sorts going on around me, but never mind. Okay, so what are we here to talk about today? How about I want to talk about the state of Britain. Now, I know this is not Britain, so please don't comment, all right? The state of Britain, and I'm watching very carefully from my vantage point. And what do I see? I see an absolute mess. The country is a disaster. I'm not even going to start to list the problems that Britain has got. All right, I'll start. Just one. The government. Okay? Okay, and you can just sort of keep going from there downwards. Culturally, financially, that is economically, it's a disaster. Now, I think it's time that we, and if you're a Christian watching this, it's time that we did something about it. Okay, we need to stand up and step up, really, because that's one of the problems with the country. The Christian man, woman, is not really standing up. Why? Because there are too many people who are couch potatoes or couch Christians, armchair Christians. We'll put it that way. Yeah. Who talk the good talk but do absolutely nothing. Maybe they go to church once a week or twice a week, but do they actually do anything to further Christ's cause, to further the work that He wants you to do? Probably not. So it's to you people I'm talking, but everybody in general. We need to get Christian people back on their feet, okay, and working. Now, the country is in a terrible state. So does that mean what do you have to do? What do you have to do? Well, there's a number of things that you can do. You can join a political party, for one. Oh, but politics and Christianity don't mix. Rubbish. Absolute baloney, as the Americans say. Okay? It is the only legal way to change what's going on in your country, and that is politically. All right? I'm not advocating any kind of violence. Please don't think I am. I'm not. All right? My background is all military. No noisy motorbike coming up. And martial arts has been my passion for most of my life. But I do not advocate violence. Okay? There's always one, isn't there? Hey? So, what am I actually saying? Well, I'll tell you what I'm saying. I'm saying what Brother Paul, our apostle, says. So let me read you what he has to say about this kind of situation. All right, so just bear with. We're in chapter 6 of Ephesians. All right, so we'll have a look at verse 5 onwards for a minute. It says, "Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, in singleness of your heart, as unto Christ." But it goes on to say, "Not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart, with good will doing service as to the Lord," now you get this next bit, "and not to men." You see, that's the problem. Many Christians in Britain sit back and are more than happy to listen to the words of men. Now, I know I'm a man and you're listening to me, okay? But I'm reading you the words of God. Words written down by the Holy Ghost through the Apostle Paul. Okay, so I'm not going to quibble with that. Are you? So if you're going to ignore that, woe betide you, because you will pay the price. If you're a Christian and you are not standing up, doing something to deal with the problem. What is the problem? Well, the problem, if you put it in basic terms, your fellow man is suffering badly. You might be as well. Now, I'm a Templar, and my ethos is as a poor soldier of Christ. My job is to stand up for Christ when others will not, and also to watch over and protect those people who are less able to do so for themselves. That doesn't mean to say that I get into fight mode. It's possible. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen in Britain. Everybody's talking about the possibility of some sort of civil unrest. Are you ready for that? Do you know what to do with that? Or are you just going to sit back and let everybody beat each other up and do nothing, as usual? Okay, so I just want to tell you this. This next bit, I've just shimmied down to verse 10 in the same chapter. Finally, says Paul, finally, my brethren, he's talking to Christians, by the way, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Not the power of how long it takes you to get out of the sofa. Right? Put on well, we get to the business about the put on the whole armor of God. Then he tells you, it goes through a whole list. I'm not going to go through it because you've heard it before, I'm sure. He goes through a whole list of things where he says that we are having to do this. Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So yes, that's Satan and his wickedness, affecting all those people who are turning our country into a cesspit. And if you're looking at a large part of Birmingham, you'll see it's a cesspit, and not just Birmingham either. Try a bit of London as well, and so on and so on. All right? Okay, so wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand that evil day, and having done all, to stand. Right, I'm not going to read you anymore. I'm just hoping that you're getting the message, okay? And I'm being quite strong about this because as much as I've left the country and I'm not in England anymore, there are good, shall we say, political reasons for that also. But it doesn't mean to say that I love my country any less. I hate what is being done to my country. I hated it 20 years ago because I saw it happening then. Perhaps before most other people did. Yeah. So all I can say to you in finality is in this little chat is please don't just sit around expecting somebody else to fix something. It's up to you and you and you and you. And together you can do something. So join Restore UK, or Restore Britain, I should say. Join Advance UK. I don't care what political party, well, I do actually. I'd rather you didn't join the Greens because they are the Green stroke Islamists. And I'd rather you not join the Labour Party. And if you're with them, you need to understand that they are communist, a Fabian Society created communist organization that uses subterfuge and deception to get what it wants, which is ultimately the destruction of British society. Yes, it is. Fabians. Look them up if you haven't heard of them. They've been around for just about over 100 years, and their primary aim is to change society the way they want it. That's the Labour Party, because they created it. Conservatives, they don't conserve anything. They're a waste of space. All the rest of them, they're just junk as far as I'm concerned. Get behind somebody who can actually do something. Okay? That's my advice. You can take it or leave it. But as far as being a Christian is concerned, you have a duty. Okay, so do it. God bless. See you next time. Bye for now.